Yo, y'all ever seen someone run their mouth so much and then completely disappear when they're proven dead wrong? Well, that is exactly what is happening with Sheryl Swoopes right now. She was already under investigation for allegedly mistreating players, and now she has been completely silenced by the Indiana Fever's latest power moves. She was out here talking reckless, saying Indiana Fever was a dead zone, claiming no top talent would ever sign there, and throwing shade at Caitlin Clark like she was just another rookie. And now, poof, silence. Why? Because Indiana just pulled off one of the most insane free agency runs in WNBA history, stacking their roster with championship-level talent and proving that Caitlin Clark is not just the real deal, she is changing the game. And Sheryl? Well, let's just say the woman who had plenty to say a few months ago suddenly has nothing to add. Funny how that works, huh? Sheryl Swoopes, one of the most respected figures in women's basketball, has been accused of mistreating her players at Loyola University. Reports say that multiple athletes transferred out because of her alleged toxic coaching style. But this is not just about her coaching, it is about her takes. For months, Swoopes was one of the loudest voices questioning Caitlin Clark's impact, downplaying the Indiana Fever's ability to attract talent, and outright dismissing the idea that they could ever become a top-tier WNBA destination. She said no one wanted to play in Indiana. She was so confident in that claim. Fast forward to today, and the Fever just pulled off one of the greatest free agency runs in league history. The Fever did not just add players, they built a powerhouse. First, they landed Natasha Howard, a three-time WNBA champion and defensive nightmare for opponents. Then, they brought in DeWanna Bonner, a scoring machine with championship experience. They were not done yet. The Fever traded for Sophie Cunningham, a tough, fearless shooter who thrives in big moments, and signed Sydney Colson, a veteran leader with a championship pedigree. If you are keeping track, that is an elite mix of defense, scoring, leadership, and grit. Exactly what a rising team needs to become a serious contender. And what do all these players have in common? They chose Indiana. Now, here's where it gets real embarrassing. During a recent broadcast, the commentators were going off about how dominant Caitlin Clark has been. We are talking about record-breaking assists, deep threes from another zip code, and elevating everyone around her. And Swoopes? She sat there in awkward silence for a full minute. No rebuttal, no pushback, nothing. And then, when the Fever played the Dallas Wings, a game she was supposed to be on commentary for, she was mysteriously absent. Coincidence? I do not think so. She had all the energy to talk down on Indiana before. But now that the Fever are building something special, she does not want to talk anymore? That is crazy. Here is the truth. Some WNBA vets are big mad that Caitlin Clark didn't wait her turn. They expected her to come in, struggle, take a back seat, and earn her way up. But Caitlin? Nah. She walked into the league like she owned the place and started dropping 40-point games, game-winning dimes, and leading the league in assists. Now, the same veterans who spent years trying to get attention for the league are watching a rookie become the biggest attraction women's basketball has ever seen, and they cannot stand it. But here's the thing, Clark is not just hype. She is getting real results, and players are noticing. That is why top free agents are running toward Indiana, not away from it. And that is why Sheryl Swoopes and all the other doubters are looking real funny right now. This is not the same Indiana Fever team that was struggling to stay relevant a few years ago. They are a legit contender now. Caitlin Clark is out here running the show. Kelsey Mitchell is still one of the deadliest shooters in the league. DeWanna Bonner brings that veteran presence. Natasha Howard locks down the paint. And Aaliyah Boston is on her way to becoming a future Hall of Famer. This team is not just trying to make the playoffs. They are coming for a championship. And Sheryl Swoopes? She's going to have to live with the fact that she was completely wrong. So what do you think? Did Sheryl Swoopes underestimate Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever? And is this team on the verge of becoming a dynasty? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And before you go, do not forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you stay locked in with all the latest WNBA drama, analysis, and breaking news. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.